What's going on, everybody? Now, in today's video, I want to speak about a few major things that is taking place right now. Major prophecy, y'all. Major prophecy is taking place. And prophecy is going so fast, it's really hard to keep up right now. But I just want to touch on a few things, just to let the church know, in case you haven't heard. Now, we can see the things being set up right now for the Antichrist. We can see the beast system is in place. The beast system is literally in place. So once America falls and once a lot of destruction happens to our banking system, they have something to rely on. That is through crypto, through AI. It's already in place. And mind you, there are many people in this world who sit here and say things like, y'all have been saying Jesus is coming for so long and there has always been these signs. These signs have always been happening. No, y'all, it is different now. This is definitely the time that Jesus is returning for his church. And let alone things like how Israel, how Iran are looking for their Messiah. They know that this war is gonna bring their Messiah, but they don't know it's the Antichrist. But they believe fully that this is the war that's gonna bring their Messiah. And America is speaking about how Trump is anointed to bring the war of Armageddon to bring Jesus. These three countries are right now looking for the Messiah, and this war that is taking place, they all believe is what's going to bring their Messiah. This has never happened before, everybody. This is major, okay? This is major. And that is one of the largest hints, that is one of the largest clues to let you know that, yes, this is the war that is going to bring Jesus back for his church. And, America and Trump is trying to lead people to think that this is the war of Armageddon to bring Jesus back. And, well, he's leaving out a major part because he's trying to make people believe that this is the war that's going to bring Jesus back to, step foot on the earth. We know that doesn't happen till his second coming. People are going to be in for a rude awakening once the Messiah shows up, because he's going to have all the answers, right? He's going to bring peace to the Middle East. There can't be no peace until Jesus brings it. But he's gonna do all of these great things. And Israel and Iran, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's other countries. I don't know, I haven't done my studies on them. But I know that Iran is attacking at full force right now, and they aren't giving up. They are going so hard simply because they think in their hearts that this is the war that brings their Messiah. Israel believes full-heartedly that this war is going to bring their Messiah. And Trump and America is having people think that Trump is the anointed one for this war to happen, to push this war for Jesus to come back and to step foot on the world, like to step foot here. Y'all, the deception is real right now, y'all. Everything is set up for the Antichrist right now, y'all. We understand that the banking system right now, that the market of beasts is in place right now, y'all. We see where AI is taking this. Like we see the plan. We see the plan, y'all. And I'm gonna warn you right now, because there's many people here that are watching this video that might be here for the tribulation. I pray you aren't. I pray you won't be. Put your faith and belief in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ, and you won't be here for the tribulation, because he is coming to rapture those who are not appointed to wrath, his body. We are one with Jesus. We are not appointed to wrath. That means we are not appointed to the things that's to come. Now, with that being said, AI, okay? AI is going to be a huge part of this, because Satan wants to be like God. All of this is for him to be like God, okay? And he's going to get that little shine. He's going to get his little time to rule. And these other countries are waiting for him. Our country has been worshiping him. These other countries' leaders have been worshiping him, y'all. Nothing is new. But Satan wants to be like God, and he's going to do that through AI, because he can't be everywhere at once. How can he do that, though? Through technology. And, it's so major to not take the market of beasts, and I've seen this in my dreams, and I know other people have seen this in their dreams, that once the tribulation starts, you won't have full control over yourself. You're going to do sinful things without your own will. Well, let me tell you this. Once somebody takes the mark, once it is injected in their right hand or on their forehead, you are going to be connected with AI. You're going to be connected with the whole computer system, with technology, basically. And there's going to be surveillance everywhere. You will have no freedom whatsoever. And I believe full-heartedly that AI and, technology itself right now is one with the demonic realm. It is one with fallen angels. That is how they're gonna corrupt DNA, just like in the days of Noah, everybody. There's so much taking place, y'all. And, it's very exciting, but at the same time, it puts a certain urgency on your spirit where you feel like you have to tell people. Like, I feel like I don't have a choice but to tell my loved ones and tell my friends and to warn others the things that's taking place. Because how can you see all this taking place and not let people know? Y'all, listen to me. Israel, Iran, and America are all looking forward to a Messiah. Now, we understand that America is like 60% atheists, 60% not religious people. Our country is built and founded on a lot of atheists, a lot of people who worship themselves, a lot of people who worship all type of other things. They're in for a rude awakening. Y'all, we are so close. We are so close. This is the war where God is going to intervene, y'all. The rapture of the church is very near, very near. And for people who think and who say that, man, y'all have been saying this for so long, this and that, and well, we've never had signs like this before, ever. And it's not coincidental on top of the storms, and the disasters in diverse places, on top of the advancement in AI and technology, at the same time where every economy is failing. That's the reason for war, because every economy is failing financially. So how are they gonna make that money back? By a reset. All of this is taking place for a bigger purpose, y'all. It's to initiate the Antichrist. So we have never been in a position where every country is failing like this, and AI and technology is so advanced. We have never been at a point that we are in right now in human history, everybody. We have never been at a point where the countries that are fighting against each other all believe that the war that they are in is what's gonna bring their Messiah. We have never been here, y'all. This is amazing. This is amazing times we're living in, but people have to wake up. We have to wake people up, because the Messiah, there is no Messiah coming here, y'all. There is no Messiah. It is all deception. Jesus Christ is coming for his church, and the Antichrist will rise in power, y'all. And he's not gonna be the great guy he's gonna pose to be. He's gonna pose to be this amazing guy. He's gonna pose to be, the Messiah. He's gonna pose that. But he is the devil. It will be the devil in flesh, y'all. And it's only gonna get worse from there. He's gonna demand you to worship him, or you're gonna be beheaded. There is some terrible times coming upon this earth. But if you call on the name of Jesus, you will be saved. You won't have to go through any of that, y'all. Place your faith and belief in the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. We are seeing signs on the earth that we have never seen before. We are seeing signs in the heavens that we have never seen before. Time is very short. When I woke up this morning, I heard God's voice so audibly, y'all. I heard it so audibly, I would not lie. It was a tone. It was a tone of like, I am coming very soon. Simple as that. Straightforward. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. It could be within 10 minutes, y'all. We got to make sure we get as many people on this ark before then. But until then, y'all, let's keep gathering souls. Let's keep preaching for the kingdom. And I cannot wait to see y'all all soon. God bless.